The Galactic Council had welcomed hundreds of new species before. Most arrived with gifts, long speeches, and fear in their eyes. Earth was different when humanity was discovered. The Council sent a formal invitation. It was simple and polite. Send your diplomats. Let us talk about peace. Everyone expected a small ship, a slow ship, a peaceful ship. Days passed. There was no answer from Earth. Some council members laughed. Others said humans were scared. A few believed Earth did not understand the message. Then space changed. At the edge of the system, sensors screamed. A massive object appeared without warning. It was not fast. It was not quiet. It was huge. The ship was larger than any council cruiser. Its surface was dark without symbols or lights. No flags. No greetings. Just metal and silence. The council chamber filled with uneasy whispers. "Where are the diplomats?" someone asked. Scanners tried to read the ship. They failed. Every system showed the same result. Unknown. 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 The ship did not move closer. It did not attack. It simply waited. Minutes felt like hours. Finally, a short signal arrived from the human vessel. No images. No voices. Only text. "Earth has received your invitation." Relief spread across the room. Then the second line appeared. "This ship is present to ensure security." The room fell silent. Security was not diplomacy. Security meant danger. The council realized something too late. Earth had not sent speakers. They had sent a message. And it was made of steel. The human ship remained still. It did not respond to any questions. It did not send diplomats. It did not ask permission. The Galactic Council grew nervous. Every scanner was focused on the vessel, but nothing made sense. The ship had no clear engines, no visible weapons, no energy spikes. And yet, everyone felt afraid. An alien admiral spoke softly. "This ship is not showing power," he said. "It is hiding it." That made the room colder. The council ordered a probe to approach. A small, unmanned drone moved toward the human ship. At first, nothing happened. Then the drone vanished. No explosion. No signal loss. It simply stopped existing. The human ship did not move. Panic spread across the chamber. "How did they destroy it?" someone asked. No one had an answer. The ship finally sent another short message. "Please maintain distance." Just 4 words. No threat. No warning of attack. But every species understood the meaning. This was control. Some council members wanted to fire first. Others demanded retreat. The oldest species in the room remained silent. They had seen this before. A slow arrival. A quiet presence. A power that did not need to shout. One elder finally spoke. "Species that send ships like this," he said, "do not come to negotiate." The human vessel turned slightly, not toward the council, toward the stars beyond, as if it was watching something else, as if the council was not the real concern. That was when fear truly began, because the galaxy understood one thing clearly now. If this was only security, what did humanity consider war? Fear does strange things. It makes old races remember. After the human warship arrived, the Galactic Council did something rare. They searched their deepest archives. Not public records. Not trade files. War history. At first, there was little data about humans. Earth was young. Too young. But then the reports appeared. Broken signals. Lost fleets. Silent battle zones. Every report ended the same way. Human involvement suspected. The council analysts grew uneasy. Humans had fought predators on their own world. They had survived ice ages, plagues, and near extinction. When they faced danger, they did not run. They adapted. They endured. They returned stronger. An elder race finally spoke again. "Humans do not fear war," the elder said. "They fear weakness." More data came in. Humans built weapons not to show power, but to end fights quickly. They did not enjoy battle. They finished it. That explained the ship. No decoration. No symbols. Only purpose. The council realized something frightening. Humans did not send a warship to threaten the galaxy. They sent it because, to them, this was a safe option. A junior officer whispered, "If this is safety, what is danger?" No one answered. At that moment, the human ship transmitted again. Historical review complete. Just 3 words. The council froze. That message meant only one thing. Humans were not guessing. They were evaluating. The warship slowly powered up systems the scanners could not name. Lights appeared along its hull. Not bright. Controlled. The galaxy understood now. This was not a first meeting. This was a test. And humanity was already deciding who would pass. The lights on the human warship did not flash. They stayed steady. That alone frightened the council more than weapons ever could. A new message arrived. No sound. No image. Only text. This vessel is not here to threaten. It is here to prevent mistakes. The council chamber went silent. Prevent mistakes? A military commander demanded an explanation. The human ship answered after a short pause. Your history shows conflict patterns. We adjusted our response accordingly. Adjusted, not feared, not rushed. Adjusted. Several fleets nearby moved into defensive positions. The human ship reacted instantly. It did nothing. That was a message. An elder whispered, "They are telling us something." A junior analyst finally understood. They already planned for every move we can make. The council asked what humans wanted. The reply came fast. Distance. Stability. Time. 3 words. Clear. Final. Then something changed. A small craft broke formation and moved toward the human ship. It was not a council order. It was a test. The human vessel did not warn again. Space bent. A single beam, thin and silent, crossed the void. The craft vanished. No debris. No explosion. Just absence. The beam stopped. The human ship powered down that system. Another message appeared. Correction complete. Fear swept the chamber. The humans had not attacked in anger. They had corrected a problem. The council finally understood the truth. This ship was not a threat. It was a boundary. And humanity was calm because they knew something the galaxy did not. They were not here to fight. They were here to make sure no one else tried. Not everyone listened. Far from the council system, a war-driven faction watched the human ship with interest. They believed fear was weakness. They believed size meant slow. They were wrong. Without warning, their fleet jumped into the system. Weapons hot. Shields raised. The council screamed for retreat. The human warship did not change position. It did not send a message. Instead, smaller structures unfolded from its hull. Not fighters. Not missiles. Instruments. Space itself seemed to resist them. The enemy fleet fired first. The shots never reached their target. They vanished as if swallowed. Then the human ship responded. One pulse. Not loud. Not bright. Precise. The enemy command ship collapsed inward. Armor folded. Energy systems failed. Within seconds, the fleet was drifting. Silent. Alive but helpless. No ships were destroyed after that. The human message arrived. Hostile action neutralized. Further force unnecessary. The council could not breathe. The enemy fleet surrendered without being asked. The human warship did not pursue. It did not claim victory. It simply turned slightly, placing itself between the council and the stars beyond. That position said everything. The elder species finally spoke with respect. They could have erased them, the elder said, but they chose restraint. A council member whispered. This was mercy. The elder shook his head. No, he replied. This was policy. Across the galaxy, the message spread faster than any signal. Humanity had arrived. They did not conquer. They did not beg. They ended threats. And from that moment on, every species understood one rule clearly. You could speak to humans, but if you tested them, you would not get a second chance. Silence returned to the system. The enemy fleet was gone. The council fleets remained still. No one dared move. The human warship finally transmitted again. Stability achieved. Only 2 words. After that, something unexpected happened. A second human ship arrived. Small, unarmed. This one carried diplomats. The council watched in disbelief. Only now did humanity send speakers. Only now did they send words. The human envoy spoke calmly. "We prefer peace," he said. "But peace must be protected. No threats, no pride, just truth." The council agreed to every term. Distance zones, defense limits, mutual respect. The human warship stayed until final agreement was complete. Then it turned away, slowly, calmly, as if it had never doubted the outcome. Before leaving, one last message was sent to the entire galaxy. Diplomacy follows safety. Safety requires strength. That message became law. In the years that followed, humanity never ruled the galaxy. They did not need to. Their presence was enough. When humans spoke, others listened. When humans arrived, wars ended. And when a new species was discovered, the council always asked one question first. Will humans send diplomats or a warship? Because the galaxy had learned the truth. Humans did not send warships because they loved war. They sent them because they understood something ancient. Words only matter when violence is no longer an option. And humanity made sure of that